Welcome everybody to our product update today about our exciting news on Avantra. It will be certainly on our upcoming release, Avantra 24, but we as well will have a short glimpse on what we just released, which was Avantra 23. And Avantra 23 was the last update in the series of Avantra 20.3 releases, right? And we have some minor but really important updates, which is as well a nice journey to where we go with our next Avantra 24 release, right? First of all, we will natively support the SAP host agent. We need this as well for further updates. We will tell you a little bit later about. So further workflow automations. We as well have new exciting loops in our automation engine, which is pretty cool. And for the first time, we introduce a new permission concept, which is very important. They are called namespaces. And the reason for this namespace and why we introduce them is that we are able to decouple the permission to edit and change workflows from the ones to actually apply or run a workflow for a given system. Well, this is quite nice because previously it was all together. Now you can have better separated permissions for actually running workflows and the people building them. Right? This is all done with namespace. We'll dig a little bit deeper into this concept later in this product demo. And we're as well trying to show you as much as we can live in the system. So stay tuned. Together, on stage, I have with me my product manager, our product manager, Ollie Rogers. And so he's the expert in the product, of course, and will do all the live demos while I'm going to talk about it. Okay, so let us talk a little bit about Avantra 24, our upcoming release, right? We've been on this automation journey now since quite a while. So it began several years ago when we introduced our first automation, the kernel upgrade. Since then, we've released, our engineering team specifically released more and more exciting workflows, which helps our customers to run secure and to maintain their business continuity and all these great examples, right? For example, we released system refresh. We released automations to patch SAP system components and so forth. And now we're continuing on this journey and we have some exciting news today, right? Because previously you had to go to our support page and download the automation content. So you would download it to your computer and then upload into your Avantra system. And this will change now, because we're introducing a new concept which we call the add-in library. And today we're going to introduce something far more sophisticated than downloading the content and uploading into your Avantra system. It will be right away in your fingertips, on your fingertips, in your Avantra system, and we call it Enterprise Add-ins Library, right? And we're going to show it live as well. To use this Enterprise Add-in Library, the only thing you have to do is a connection to https api.avantra.com. And most of our customers will already have this connection because it's exactly the same we as well use for your license activation, right? So let's dig in the system, log on to a system and give it a demo. Ollie, would you please log on to an Avantra system? And as you can see here, right, we as well do have some exciting news concerning our UI. I will tell a little bit more on it later. So Ollie just logged on, and what we see now is something we have as well released since quite some time, is the SAP Hot News screen, right? But first, let us go to the add-in library. So administration add-in library. And here you see all the automations we already got, right? And as well the exciting new stuff here. And what we do here is, so you see the HANA restore and You see the SPARM plugin patches and as well our flagship automation, which is the SAP System Refresh. Yeah. And we do have as well a very, very specific new type of automation, and Ollie can press 24.0 here, which is the SAP Certificates Renewal Automation. And Ollie, if you would double click on this one and open it. Here we as well have comprehensive documentation available, right? That's a more complex topic. We will not go into details here with this automation, but you can check out certainly our Avantra YouTube channel later on, where we go in the details here. These are all very well documented procedures on how you can run and automatically do your certificate update automation. And there are 4 scenarios available. One of them is actually end-to-end. So then we are connecting the monitoring. Actually, if the certificate is being detected to be expired, to an automation which automatically remediates the problem and installs a new certificate, right? The only thing why we're not showing here is they are a bit more complex because we need our customers to integrate their own certificate authority. In our examples, by the way, we show an example how it works for the Google CA. Okay, that's exciting news coming with Avantra 24.0, a new workflow template to update SAP certificates. Now let us give you a live demo on the SAP Notes implementation, right? As I said, we have these SAP Hot News automatic evaluation since quite a while now in Avantra, and we've got tremendous good feedback on this one. People really like the time they save in figuring out, is Hot News actually affecting my system or not, right? And what we provide now is as well the application or the workflow to implement digital signed notes. So all these corrections which can be automatically applied. Let us give it a try, right? So we are here in the add-ins library, and now you will see how easy it will be to install a new ABAP, a new workflow. So what Ollie is doing now is he's implementing, and it's right away, just one click, install the add-in. And what happens here is we automatically log you on into our backend. So 0 configuration, you just go to administration add-in library and you've got everything there. We automatically log you on with your license data. So this has now been installed. Now let us go to SAP Hot News and have a look which node we should actually apply in the system, right? And Ollie knows the number already out of his mind. It's 32996. Here we go. Here we have a node, right? And this node is actually one which can be automatically applied because it patches the SAP basis component, right? Okay, so shall we have a look at the SAP system before we actually run it? So we go now to our dev system, and we will log on. So we go now to our dev system, and Ollie is just logging on. And then we will go to the S-Notes application and figure out that the node 3297 is not yet installed. So here we go, S-Node, and then Ollie is giving him this node. As you can see, we've done this demo before, and here it's not in the system, right? And now let us go back to Avantra and apply exactly this node. Ollie is now going to the workflows and filtering on the workflow which we have just installed via the add-in library, right? Here you can actually see that this workflow is derived from SAP Notes add-in, yeah? Okay, and now let's give it a try. Simply execute it. So Ollie is pressing execute. Since we installed it, no pre-configuration is available, but we can this do very quickly. We apply to the dev system. And what you can see here at this input table, that we are able to install more than one node at once. So we can have multiple nodes here. And Oli's putting in now the node number and as well the version of the node in this name and value table, right? That's certainly very well documented. As well, you can have a transport request. If you leave this blank, we're gonna create a transport request automatically. And that's all which is required. So let us do it. Let us press execute. Do you really want to start the workflow? Yes, we want to do it. While this is running, let me explore a little bit on the new UI. People have realized, or people working with Avantra since quite some time, will realize that this has changed, right? Starting from the logon already. What we're doing here is we have made the decision to retheme our existing UI to give you a real better and new user experience, right? And we're doing this while we're building our new UI. The new UI, which has a far better architecture and the background. We continue to build our new UI, but yeah, as you all know, Rome wasn't built in a day either. And we really want to give you a very fresh and user experience with our new UI. So this still takes some time, and we made the decision that we bring some important design principles of our new UI to the existing UI. So we can already benefit from our work we're doing here. Okay, I can see the workflow has been successful implemented. We see that transport request has been generated here. And well, let's go to the system and look at it if the node has been implemented. And as you can see, okay, and this has all been done by Avantra in the using the workflow. So a junior guy can do this, or an operation desk can do this. So they don't need permissions on the SAP systems. They can just run this from the Avantra workflow. I think that's really cool news. This was a demo of our automated SAP Notes implementation. And as you can see, we have done this via our new add-in library, right? But we have more exciting news. So as people are using our automation and in our workflows, they are as well building their own stuff. And we have seen that our customers are building based on our workflows, they're building new exciting features. For example, I've seen one customer who created a whole workflow to patch the whole stack in one go. So he's patching the operating system, and he's as well doing all the SAP going up the stack, all the kernel, and as well applying patches to the application layer. He's doing all in one go in one maintenance window. Yeah. So therefore, he has adopted our workflows and created his own content. We as well see some customers doing their own stuff, really exciting automations, which they simply use our platform to build on. And today, we're going to announce some exciting news because for the first time, Avantra now offers the possibility to integrate with source code management, right? And yeah, let us give us a quick demo here as well. So basically, it's let us give you a quick demo of this as well. So basically, it's in exactly the same space. So you click administration, and you go to repositories, right? Now in this demo system, we have set up several repositories, right? One is Sandbox. This is where my developers usually want me to be, that I do not damage anything. Okay, so let us open this one. And you see, actually, we have modified one step in a workflow here, right? So that is the integration. We have modified this, and you can even have a closer look. So this is state of the art how you would work with source code management. Here you can actually see that we deleted or added a nickname, another line of arguments to the address when a user is being created. So basically, the content here is the source code which is behind an automation which automatically creates SAP users. We just use this as an example here. Okay, so we do believe that Git integration and especially power users have asked for this kind of feature since quite a while now, right? Because they're ISO 27001 certified, they need to track down all the changes in their environment, and this is exactly what we're giving to them now. Now that was our SAP Notes implementation, but we have more new automation content we'd like to show you today, right? So let us go back to the repository one more time. And as you can see, we do have an HANA update, which has already been applied to the system because we've run an HANA update. It certainly takes some time. We've done it before. And we would like to show you the result of such an update. So Ollie is now going to workflow executions and is filtering for HANA updates. Here we go. You see it takes 60 minutes to apply such an update. But what you actually see here, if you look at the closer details, if Ollie would scroll a little bit down, yeah, that actually there are loops in here. This is something we have introduced with the release before, but here you can see them in action. Because on this HANA system, we do have two SAP systems. So one HANA database hosts the database of two SAP systems. If we want to patch the HANA software, we need to stop the SAP systems gracefully before. And this is exactly what's happening in this sequential loop over here, right? So that is our new HANA update workflow, which will be delivered again together with all the other exciting stuff with Avantra 24. That's all on Avantra 24. So let me summarize once again what we've just shown you. First of all, we have the new add-in library, right? Which tremendously improves the way we deliver our workflow content and our new innovations around our templates to you. So much easier, one-click administration, add-in library. Here you got all the content. You can go to the details. You have links to the documentation. So this is all much more easier to use, and simply press install, and there you got your new workflow right away at your fingertips. Then we bring a lot of new workflow content, right? We have seen the SAP Notes implementation in a live demo. Second, we have as well seen the log of an HANA update, which we'll bring to you together with the release of Avantra 24. And the great news about the certificate automation, where you have seen the 4 use cases we've prepared for you to update SAP certificates, the certificates in an SAP ABAP system and in Web Dispatcher instances. That there will be even more new content, so please check out the add-in library. And last but not least, we're bringing you to enterprise source code management, so you can now integrate your own development with your Git-based system. It can be Bitbucket, GitHub, any system you have already introduced in your organization. Yeah. Avantra 24 will be available 22nd of November, 23 of course, and we cannot wait what you will do with our new innovations, and are really looking forward for your feedback, and invite you to join us on our further automation journey. Thanks.